How about that kid?
How about that kid?
Holy moly.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, and then he goes, oh, here, look what I brought for you.
Well, I saw something, yes, yes. Well, I didn't know if you knew you had
You
it.
never miss a gift.
Yeah.
You see a gift. Yeah, what is he, 9?
9.
And then he said, yeah, I started when I was 7. That's like 48 months, right?
Yeah.
2 years. That's unbelievable.
I know, he's incredible. What's that?
No, it's not. Oh, it's 24 months.
Well,
that's how
I just agree with him.
That's even worse.
I'm a host. I just go, yes, yes, Michael.
Yeah.
No, I was going to talk
you know,
about you later.
48 months is what Paul Manafort got. That's what I always confuse.
So thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Why do you have your phone?
Because I want to show you something.
Okay.
And we can talk about this now. First of all, that kid's awesome. And you look at him and you go, one of my favorite things he does is, he's 9 and he does like the painful thing, like that thing. You know,
Yeah.
like I really have a lot of pain in my life.
Yeah.
And he's got such a cool look. I go, kid's got dreads, and you go, wow, I wonder what his parents think. And then you see the parents,
And they're
go,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
That's what his parents look like.
I'd say they're okay with it. So check this out, because you'll dig this. Do you know about this thing? Look at this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
Oh,
look
yes.
at that. And you know about this guy?
But they don't know what we're doing. We're
Okay,
just
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So, was it yesterday, the half marathon in New York?
Yes.
This guy ran it in under 2 hours, and he's blind. And he first of all, he's the coolest dude, besides little guy just played guitar. And his dog runs it with him, and he's a service dog.
That's amazing that dog ran the half marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
How many miles?
Well, I'm not going to do math
we're
with
not
you.
gonna do
Don't ask me to do math with you.
I was so hoping they wouldn't ask me.
I don't know how long a marathon is. Is it 26 miles?
26.
All right, so then it would be 13.1.
Jeez, all right. By the way, these people are so frightened of you because when you went back to look for the piano player, and they like ran, the people who work for you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't work for me. I think he's with the band, and he ran.
Ran?
Yes, ran, scared to death.
Yeah,
we haven't found him. He's kept going. He's out. He's on Olive right
You'll
now.
hunt him down.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get him.
Yeah.
Oh, at night, the searchlight. And I'll find that guy.
She seems so nice.
Yeah. Until you play piano behind her.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that.
So, are you moving from? Are you leaving our area and moving to Montana?
Well, you know, I live there part of the year.
Right.
For years, I wouldn't even say where I was. But you know, kind of worked it out. And so I go back and forth. And I live here, you know, in LA too. But no, I'll still be here part of the year.
But I just heard that you want to fly yourself back and forth.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I kind of want to learn to fly, and I don't want to learn to fly because I've had the opportunity to be I really like flying in helicopters. I haven't flown a helicopter. However, some of these guys who have flown me let me take the stick now and then. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's the look.
Yeah.
It's kind of the look I did. I went,
yeah.
I don't think so. And they go, no, go ahead. And it's ridiculously...
Where are they from?
Huh?
Where are they from? What was that accent? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of Pittsburgh. No,
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right?
So do you want to fly...
I kind of do
fixed wing, or do you want to fly a
I'm
helicopter?
curious about both.
Okay.
And by now you would have thought this would have been... So I've had this experience where they'll say, Mike, go ahead. You want to fly? You want to fly it? And I'll go, sure. And the helicopters are really fun. I'm not really flying it, but you get to handle the stick and control it. And then one time we were flying over, we were going to go fish this place, and a friend of mine said, I got a guy who will fly us over in a little single engine, and it was an older plane, let's say, and I don't think it had seen much maintenance in a while. And we're flying over, and he says, you want to fly? And I'm, you know, wise guy, and I go, yeah, sure, I'll fly it. And he goes, okay. And so I physically flew this thing for a long time. I mean, manually flew it, no instruments. One reason I'm a little worried about learning is I think I'll totally panic with the instruments because I don't even know that 2 years was 24 months and not 48 months. So I don't feel real good about myself. I wonder what that does. So we're flying over, and I realize, and I'd been like on it for a long time, and I go, hey, this should be the Ruby or something. I forget what valley we were in. And he goes, yeah, that's Letterman's ranch up there, David. And I think, how horrible would it be if I actually crashed into David
Yeah.
Letterman's house? So it'd take two of us out
Yeah.
in one shot. But when I got out, one reason I thought maybe I don't want to learn is I was so tense once we landed. And by the way, the landing thing was like, he took over, thank God. And we landed, and when I got out, I literally couldn't move my neck. I was so nervous. I got out, and I was like this. So I thought, maybe I don't want to learn.
No.
Maybe I shouldn't learn.
No, it seems like you don't. I don't know why someone told me this morning you want to learn. It sounds like there's no reason for you to learn.
No.
Yeah.
Or any reason for you to come with me when I do.
No, oh, well, that was never going to happen. Ever. We're going to take a break. We're going to talk about the movie, and we're going to talk about, I didn't forget, but we've never talked about that you did stand-up, and I'm going to talk about that, and we'll be back.
All right.
All right, so you did stand-up. How long did you do stand-up?
Not that long. You know, I was starting to, I really wanted to be an actor, but I was so in love with comedy, and I was starting to write a little bit, and I started doing stand-up in New York, actually. And I thought, well, this will be what I would do, but I'm going to go, and I did, went to acting class, and then I was starting to get more acting roles, and I thought, I really only want to be really, really great at something, so I threw the focus kind of into acting as opposed to stand-up, and nobody knows this better than you do, because when you and I talked about your special, I thought, oh yeah, she's been out on the road, obviously, you know, getting ready because she hadn't been on stage for a while. I'm talking about you like you're not here. And it knocked me out. It was like you did it like 4 days ago, and then you just went up. It was really impressive.
Thanks.
Like,
I love doing it. I mean, I really.
Well, the thing about it is when it works, you know, and I don't mean just when it, you know, I mean when it's really working, when it's working right at that point where you want it, you know, there's nothing close to it, I don't think there's anything close.
No, it's a very pure art form, and it's a really amazing connection with the audience. It's a feeling like, you know, if you play golf and you hit that sweet spot and that sound, and that when you just hit that ball just right, that's what stand-up is for the entire time you're on stage.
If you're doing well.
And if not, it's where'd that ball go?
Yeah.
No, it's still there.
Here a minute ago.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the movie, because we've got the elephant in the room. We have to address it. I just thought of that. I still got it. So Dumbo, so who do you play?
Dumbo.
No, you didn't look like that in the clip.
I thought I was Dumbo. I play Vanderveer, who is a corporate kind of, I always thought my backstory for him was he owns a giant circus, but he also owns many, many, many other little businesses. And Danny's character owns the Medici Circus, which is a really soulful, sweet little kind of mom and pop circus that's not doing so well, Danny DeVito's character. And I swoop in and kind of sadistically swoop it up and buy him out, kind of. And I'm kind of the bad guy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're a bad guy.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well.
We both kind of went, well, he's got to be the bad guy.
It's fun
But
to
the
play.
wig, here's the deal on the wig. I hate sitting in the hair and makeup chair. And I've worked with some really nice, unbelievably talented people and really good people, and I enjoy their company, but I just don't like being there. I want to show up and go to work, you know? And I was thinking, I don't know how to play this guy. And I thought, I'm not going to mention a wig, but I kind of see a wig. And I'm thinking, nah, don't say anything about a wig. So, of course, Tim and I get there, and we're going through the wardrobe, which was extraordinary. And I go, hey, Tim, what do you think about a wig? And he goes, yeah, wear a wig. And I thought, now I got to wear a wig. You know the other great thing about being in this movie, I have to say, because I haven't mentioned him yet in all the publicity, I get to act in a scene, 2 scenes, with Alan Arkin. And if you're a person who loves comedy, man, how great is Alan Arkin? Not only as an actor, but as a really funny guy.
As a funny person.
Yeah.
Well, the movie is filled with a lot of amazing people, and it is called Dumbo. It's in theaters everywhere on March 29th. Michael Keaton, everybody.
Thank you, dear.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like ball peen hammer, and also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing.